Hey, good afternoon, everyone. We are on 13th of August 2024. It is around 4:36 p.m. in the evening. All right, for this week, week number 33. All right, what we will be having is that we will be having CPI data on today and tomorrow. This is the most important data for this week. Basically, we'll start from today, later part of the evening, and tomorrow and Thursday, we will have an employment claim. As you know, because of the last Thursday, an employment claim, because of that, the market moved a lot. So I think for this whole week, today, tomorrow, and Thursday, going to be very important. So let's go a little bit deep into the CPI data. All right, CPI, I think the more important one is year over year. All right, so they were talking about potentially 3.0. All right, potentially 3.0. They are expecting somewhere around along the line. So 3.0, 2.5 or somewhere like that. So I think as long as this number is somewhere around 3.0 or somewhere lower, all right, I think that will be a good news. All right, that would be a good news. One of the reason, because if the number is too way out, like let's say for example like 4.5, this kind of stuff, I think that will have a very big that might have a very big full stop on this September potential rate cut. All right. So, if as long as the number plays parts, I think we are pretty much on the track to cut the rate by September. Okay. So this is something that we need to look out to. All right. I think it should be somewhere around this 3 point something, in my opinion. All right. I think even if it's 3.25, 3.5 might be stay good. All right. If I'm not wrong. All right. But definitely 4 whatever, that will be a big problem. Okay. So hopefully along the line, in my opinion. All right. Let's start the analysis together. Okay. On your left side, of course, it's a CFD. On your right side is basically it's a future. Okay. Just give a minute. So I'm expecting market to go go higher here. All right, I'm expecting market to go higher here. You can see that we have a kind of like a price action is a bullish bar on the rise here. So I think what the market will do is, I think the market will likely to go rise up to the further to the upside, in my opinion. Let me make it to 1st of July. Yep. So we are somewhere around here. So as you can see, the control is here. Another control is somewhere around here. So I think the market will swing around, or can go up to, for example, like 1.28, 1.284. Around 1.28 to 1.284, in my opinion. All right. So should you short or not? I don't think it's a little bit too early to do so. I think market will stay around this region for now. So as of right now, I think 1.28 to 284 is a likely potential resistance. Okay. So don't short. I think market can reach there first. So if you want to short, you need to at least wait for some price action to turn and stuff like that. Like the projection show here, I think the market will, we need to wait around here for some price action changes. Okay. So far not yet happening. So I'm standing on some slightly bullish note. Okay. So let's take a look on the euro. Okay. Euro is pretty much standing at the very control region. So pretty much market is well balanced, in my opinion. This kind of controls are, they act like like magnet. You see, like market can go down, then they can really like pull back, and so what they are happening right now. This is it's like a try to range in the equilibrium, in my opinion, before they decide to take another further potential step. I think from the way that I understand, like look at the way the market being sort of like have a lot of volume to push it in. So what they are doing is that they are just like, they are doing something like this. And likely, I think sooner or later, market may likely to continue to the upside potentially, in my opinion. As of right now, we have a bit of like a sideways movement going on. So I'm slightly bullish, or kind of like a neutral tone at this moment. Okay. So this guy is just leave it as it is. Resistance is 1.098, 1.09. Okay. Resistance at 1.098, support is 1.09 area. Okay. So another one is Aussie. Okay, Aussie, we have a bit of a bullish further breakout in the making. Look at the yesterday candle. They are like a bit of bullish candle. All right. Let's see. Okay, the bullish candle, and they are kind of going up higher further, in my opinion. Now, as of right now, they are testing the previous day high. Just be a little bit careful at the same time, because you can see that they are big, kind of like a like a no much volume coming in. So we just need to be careful at the moment as well. So what is happening on these guys, that you can see that we have a very high control here. All right, so this will be a very good support here. So if you are going long, which is by all means, right, which is you can do so, but just have to make sure that you don't put stop loss anything in between, because even if the market were to go up later, if they ever want to do some retest, they were likely to do this and they were likely to bounce from here. So, if you long and without knowingly you put anywhere stop loss here, let's say if cut stop out and you think the market is going to go lower, then you take a short, the market rebound. So, because of that, we can get wrong on the upside, and we also can get wrong on the downside. So we must aware that where is a good support and resistance level. So I will say the good support level will be this region, which is somewhere around here. It's somewhere around 0.654 region. Okay, I think the market will likely to drift to the upside, and this will be the very good sort of like a congested level. So we might have some further bullish kind of like condition. All right. But this is also a very good support. Okay, so which is a good support level? Let me read it out again. This is a very important support, which is 0.6547. So let's say 0.6550 region. Okay, so this will be a very good support. So let's see. I think we shouldn't short yet. All right, no price action or anything, nothing at all. Okay, another one is Aussie or New Zealand. After Aussie is New Zealand. Okay, market is also drifting higher. All right, market is drifting higher. So where is the nearest resistance level? Resistance level is very obvious, which is here. 0.608. So we are talking about somewhere around here. Now it's 0.604. Okay, let's make it 0.608. So we are talking about somewhere around this region. Okay, so market is kind of like I think we'll be likely to drift a little bit higher. But New Zealand got a little bit of issue though, because their retail number is also getting very high, -80, right? So they might be snapped back anytime. So in my opinion, since it stay quite bullish, I think market will likely to drift to here. All right, then we will talk about any potential pullback or not. So as of right now, market will likely to drift higher, then go to this 0.65 to 0.66, sorry, 0.605 to 0.608 region. Okay, this is a potential target that we can look into. Okay, how about the support then? Support, I think we have a one here and we have another one here. So we have a sort of like a temporary support, which is around 0.602 region. Another a bit stronger one is around 0.594 region. So this is the places you should put. At least the stop loss must be below this level. All right. So these are the good support level that if the market ever swing back down here. All right. So overall, it stay quite slightly bullish stay. Okay. All right, let's go into gold. Okay, I have been talking about gold market potential for this kind of level. I have been talking that. I was saying that gold will go to 2470 to 2500. So gold have reached to that level yesterday. All right, so should you short or not? I think a little bit too early to say so. All right, a little bit too early to say so. I think more like what we call it, more like a sort of like resistance. So they are like making a bit of pullback only, in my opinion. All right, you can see on the yesterday and today, like for example, like yesterday price session, there was a bit of blip in the volume actually. So we a little bit have to rule out the potentiality of market pulling right back down from here. So we are stay too early to stay bearishness at the moment. Okay, at least minimum we need a bearish candle established by today. Then tomorrow we will decide. In my opinion, due to the volume is a little bit picking up, I think there's some strength in this current push. So maybe they were likely to, instead of turn here, they were likely to push a little bit further to the north, in my opinion. So we are talking about if ever this pullback is failing, that means the pullback, then they go back up. If ever the pullback is failing, I think the 2480 is the next potential target, in my opinion. So to conclude, should you short now or not? I would say no. All right, we need more clue. They might even go to retest 2470, this kind of region, in my opinion. All right, so just be careful. Okay, if you have a short position already, don't add position at all. All right, and let market to play out first. Okay, because market is not playing out on the short side yet. I think maybe I will just zoom it up a little bit here. All right, then I will change it to a bit of the black color because we are not 100% sure on the on the downside yet. Okay, so let's move on to silver. Okay, silver is currently like pulling right back down because we are at this control or resistance region, which is around 28.2, this kind of stuff. So I think pullback is happening right now. Let's say the market ever go back down and stuff like that, then they will have a bullish candle again. And you can see it's also the same thing. Look at the candle here. There was a bit of blip in the volume. You see, You can see here. So during this up move, there was a volume. During this sideways move, there's no volume. Then yesterday we have a bit of volume as well. So I think we have a bit of a strength coming in whenever they are trying to push it to the upside. So we have to agree with the market, have a bit of bullish tendency going on here. Okay. So let's say this pullback or candle, so if let's say the volume is really small, then the next day we have a bullish strong sort of like a uptrend candle. We need to aware that market are likely to break this level already. If they break this level, where they will go to, of course, this next level is going to be $29. All right. So I will not be so eagerly selling yet. I think the market will turn back up to this $29 region, in my opinion. All right. So it's slightly bullish. Market will likely to turn back up soon. Okay. So just be careful. Okay, US dollar Canadian. All right, US dollar Canadian. Okay, US dollar Canadian. Previously, I have a short position, and I kind of like took a profit somewhere around here. Then currently, I'm just re-evaluating my position. So I would like to see what really happened. You can see that they have for this month, they have this. We have 3 control one, and we have this also a little bit small one. This one's second one, and we have around here third one. So we have 3 sort of like a control is happening right now. So we are in this current control, and no wonder market is kind of going sideways for the past 4 days. All right. So we need to see where is really, where is really trying to go. In my opinion, what will happen is that sooner or later the market will likely to resume on the downside. All right, if they resume on the downside, mean they were likely to resume on the upside. So the one is I'm just speculating. I would like to see more clue first. So I will be neutral for now. If anything changes, I will let you guys know. All right, so just neutral for now. All right, not much of the trading direction at this moment. All right, another one is US dollar CHF. Okay, Swiss franc. Swiss franc, we have a very nice sort of like bottoming condition here. All right, from there, market just quickly take to the downside. So I think what will likely to happen is that there was when they are going down, there was quite a bit of volume coming in, and market now just taking a break, in my opinion. So I think what will likely to happen is that they are at this small blip area. All right, we have 3 of them here, 1, 2, and of course this one is the biggest one, right? Oh, sorry, we have 4 of them here. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4. So 3 and 4 is the smaller one. So I think the market is just taking a short break. I think they are going to continue to go into the direction. So I think what we're likely to do is that from the volume reading, let's see, from the volume reading, I think we're likely to go back down, in my opinion. Go back down to retest these level, in my opinion. So from what I can see, they were likely to go to retest, maybe potentially here. This level is where was it? It was on 25th of July. 25th of July is somewhere around here. So I'm talking that the market will likely to retest somewhere here, in my opinion. So if you want to short the US dollar Swiss franc overall, I think you need to wait it out a little bit. Okay, so let the market, I mean, you want to short at the very strong support level, am I right? So these are the good support level that you should be looking at. All right, so I think we might still have a slightly bullish case scenario. Okay, further to the US dollar JPY, same pattern going on here. All right, you can see we have a US dollar JPY pretty on the pretty so-called projecting to the upside. All right, so same pattern. All right, I think the market will likely to drift to the downside, for example, like here, which means we are talking about somewhere on the middle of 1st August candle. 1st August candle should be this guy. So we are talking about this one. You see 149.8, 150 region. So I think the market will likely to drift higher. All right. So now the question is, of course, will it go like this, or will it go like this? Of course, nobody can predict that. But I think at least it will likely to go to 150 level first. Okay, so overall, I'm still slightly bullish as well. Right. Okay. All right. Another one is US market. So before I continue with the US market, just want to sort of like summarize. It looks like we have overall risk on is ongoing. Like everything against US dollar is kind of going up higher. Okay. So this is a general direction at this moment. Okay. Another one is US market. Okay. US market, right? What is happening to the US markets? I'm feeling the market will likely to drift to the upside eventually. All right. I think the whole sell down that we have previously, all right, for the past 2 months, past week, is pretty much more on the coming back to the support level. If you notice, you see, they are nothing but a very big, a lot of support going on here. Can you see that? So they make a bit of like a lot of goes up, you know, they go against the sort of like what we call it, against the norm, right? They a bit overstretched a bit. After that, they just pull back, right? So I think we're gonna have a lot of sort of like swapping to go on, in my opinion. So since we are on the support level, I think the market will likely to drift to the high side, in my opinion. So I mean, even they likely to pull back here, I think they were likely to go something like this. So I think I will need to update my drawing. So this is a potential level that you should wait from. So my projection is somewhere like this, in my opinion, right? So maybe they can go like this. Okay, anyway, I think they were likely to retest here, in my opinion. Okay, just keep in mind this this September, all right, this September, the rate position is very important. And of course, I think they might cut the rate. Okay, I mean, they might or they might not cut the rate, but I think they will cut the rate. So the play here is that when they cut the rate, I think market will for immediate term, I think the market will going to go up higher. All right, so people think that, oh, rate cut already, the economies are getting better, whatever, you know, because rate cut people will associate with the good, good economic activities, right? So I think that will create a blow off top. So before the rate cut and after the rate cut, there will be a market bullishness, and eventually the market will come back down. So to summarize, I think market will only possibly come down a few weeks later or a few months later after September. So meanwhile, I think we will do some, you know, potential bullish to the upside. So please keep that in mind. Okay, let's see whether it becomes true or not. Okay, so I am not really so eagerly selling at this moment. Okay, all right. Another one is Hong Kong. Okay, Hong Kong have been tricky recently. All right, I think Hong Kong will likely to go up higher eventually. We have been keeping track on the Hong Kong sort of like a fund flow cycle. All right, there was a few times they try, but they immediately take out the flow back from the market. Right, I think one of the reasons they are not really willing to put a lot of fund into the market right now, because they worry about the runaway inflation, because of course it is pumping the money into the system is definitely inflationary, right? So I think they are gauging. All right. So from what we can remember, or what we can see, every August to September, they will normally bring up this kind of like they'll bring this kind of like a fund flow into the market. So I'm expecting that to happen. It has been going on for past few years, minimum past 3 years. So let's see whether this year will really start or not. And you can see here, that there's some activities going on already. So of course, even though it's activity, they go up, then they come down again, then they go up, they come down again. So now you see today they come up a little bit. So now the question is whether they will really like this or not, or rather just go back down. Of course, we cannot see the future, but potentially is coming up soon. So I'm monitoring closely, and in that sense, right, I'm looking for Hong Kong to go up higher. All right. So if it does, then I will add slowly and I will build my position from there. Okay, I'm slightly bullish on Hong Kong, gentlemen. Okay, German index, I'm not going to go through it because of it is exactly the same as US market. All right. Another one is WTI. Another one is WTI. Yeah. Okay, WTI, we have been bullish, right? We are saying the market will likely to go here, and is really go here already. So it's already hit it's only Monday and it's already hit our weekly projection. Okay, we are projecting the market will go here. So one thing that we need to be careful is that, you see, look at the yesterday very strong bullish candle. We have a very strong bullish kind of like what we call it bullish volume. All right, you can see for the past 2 days the volume have been pretty nominal, and we have a very strong bullish volume. So I would say it's pretty strong. So I think if it's possible, I think they're gonna break up to maybe, like, for example, like $81 in my opinion. Okay, I will need to move this really in this case. All right, because we have a strong volume showing up, I think the market will likely to go higher. And provided, because of the what we call it, the tension in the Middle East, right, we will have a problem as well. So this one I'm going to move it under black ready, not red yet. Okay, so this one we need to be careful. I think we're likely to go to $81 also. Don't short. I think from the way that I look at the yesterday price session and the volume, I think market will likely to go up at least for one more day. Tomorrow we see the volumes are pretty strong, then price session is quite strong, then we can go even further. Okay, so don't short this guy yet. Okay, and that's about it. And soft commodity, I'm also quite bullish on them. Okay, I want to show you on the corn. All right, want to show you on the corn. Okay, I'm looking at corn right now. All right, they have been really like being pressed upon pretty hard already. And from the way that I look at the yesterday candle is very, very interesting, right? You can see that, the control is on the lower end, and the price action is pretty strong. I think sooner or later market will temp back up and they will go to this control region, in my opinion. This is a monthly control. So we are talking about 3.95, this kind of level. So we are talking somewhere around here. All right. So this is a very high potential place that they can go to, in my opinion. All right. So I'm quite bullish on corn as well. I'm looking for the potential bullish entry, and let's see how it's go. All right. And last but not least, last few, now is let's talk about Bitcoin. Bitcoin, from my understanding, is that the market is what they have done for the past few weeks, that they actually spooked everyone out by shaking those fella out. So what happened was that you see the Bitcoin, we have a very good control here, all right, and we found some temporary resistance here, and they pull back. And I think they are going to slam one more time, in my opinion. This time when they slam, I think they're going to reach to 64 region potentially. So Bitcoin also slightly bullish, in my opinion. I think market will likely to bounce from here, gentlemen. So I will not really suggest you to short, okay? And how about the support? I already say the resistance already 64K, right? How about the support? Support is definitely somewhere around here. Let's say we are talking about the lower band. We are talking about 57,000. So 57,000 is a support. 64K is a resistance. Okay, so we have a potentiality of market going up higher. All right, and last one, let's talk about natural gas. Okay, natural gas, I'm pretty much on the bullish note. Even though yesterday price action is sort of like, Pimba is going to be bearish really. I don't really buy that idea. All right. We don't only trade the price session. Price session is one of the basic the way of analyzing. They are more deeper than that. All right. So it's like I think we have come to the certain level above the price action or any price action based indicator trading. All right. So in my opinion, it's going to go up higher. All right, in my opinion, it's going to go up higher, and we are seeing signs already. So yesterday, what happened was that market come here, they wasn't able to immediately break it up because they have not enough strength particularly, and they're just going back maybe potentially a bit to wait for a new strength to come back in. Doesn't mean the market is going to go all the way down. Okay, so I think 1 or 2 days time we will see a negation candle. Negation candle mean like one day down, the next few days will be up already. So this candle, no point really. You got what I mean? So I think the market will likely to retest here, in my opinion. So we are talking about 2.2 or even 2.3. So I will rather stay on the buy side on this guy as well. Okay. So guys, I just want to make it short and sweet and straight to the point. Just to summarize again, I'm seeing a potential risk on at this moment, and especially on the US market. Potentially because of the September, likely they might have a rate cut, provided this data is, within their expectation. Okay, we will have a rate cut. So before and after, immediately after the rate cut, I think the most likely market will do something called blow off top. Blow off top is like, like market go up like for nobody business like that. All right. Then eventually market will catch on with all the fundamental weakness underneath. Then market will roll over and pull back later. So the keyword is later. All right. So I'm expecting this scenario to play out. Okay. So I think for now, like for example, like crude oil is bullish, commodity are quite bullish and stuff like that. Okay. So guys, thank you very much. If you watch until to the end, please like the video. I will put it in the YouTube. I will put it into the Facebook as well. Please help me share them on the YouTube. Please help me share them on the Facebook. I will do my best to bring the weekly analysis and every Thursday analysis for free for you guys. Thank you very much. And have a great week ahead. Okay. Bye for now. Thank you.